Hello, my name is Joan Supple. I'm a professor of history at Baylor University in Waco, Texas. We've been participating in the model program for over 20 years now. We've trained hundreds of students in diplomacy, parliamentary procedure, in cultural exchanges as a part of this program, which is very important. These days in academia, we are putting much greater emphasis on both experiential and engaged learning, and there is no better example of that than the model program. My students have represented every country in the hemisphere with the exception of the United States and Canada. We don't get to do that because we're English speakers. We participate in a regional model, we participate in the Washington model, which is very important, and we participate in the international models as well. What our students gain from this is an experience in diplomacy, in understanding another's point of view, in networking. Our students gain friends that they will keep for a lifetime throughout these programs. Students who have graduated from our university have gone on to work for the Organization of American States themselves. We have currently at least one of our graduates working in the Pentagon. We have 5 of our students working for members of Congress. We've got another student working in the Department of Commerce. So we place them sort of across a wide spectrum. I think probably for me the most important part of this experience is the ability to train students in walking in other people's shoes, in learning that our point of view is only one of many points of view, and that it is very important to understand and cooperate with other member states in order to get things done, not just in the hemisphere, but worldwide, but particularly in the hemisphere. Since I'm a Latin Americanist, I'm very much engaged with the Western Hemisphere, and so I'm delighted to have my students do this. One of the other valuable parts of this is understanding that even if you know the rules, the model might not necessarily work out the way you think it's going to work out, and so students have to be very flexible. This is such an important lesson for our students who participate in the international model. The 2 models, the Washington model and the international model, operate by exactly the same rules of procedure, and the 2 models operate completely differently. And for me, there's nothing more rewarding than taking my students to an international model where they have to compete in Spanish, so they're already at a disadvantage, and where the model, although it uses the same rules, it doesn't operate at all the same way, and it's very difficult for them to adjust to that, but after a few days they actually do adjust. And I think that lesson alone is worth more than millions of dollars in diplomacy. It's just completely invaluable, or completely valuable. And gives our students, I think, a real edge up when it comes to looking for jobs, not just in the international field, but in any field that deals with relations outside the borders of the United States. And so I heartily recommend this program, and would welcome any kind of support that anyone would be willing to give to be able to give our students and actually expand this opportunity for our students. Thank you.